Hello, Aries, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to Nitahealing. So today I'm doing your weekly reading for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th through December 15th. And you guys are first on the list since the views on yours was the highest. Oh wait, I don't want to start with those. I normally start with my tea leaves. I'm so excited to use my new Yuletide Tarot. So that's what I'm going to be using for you guys for this week. And I definitely want to start out with my tea leaves. I love my tea leaves. We're just going to pull 3, see what Spirit has in store for you. I've already blessed and cleansed your space here. We just want to see what Spirit has in store for you for the week. I love this. We've got Vase. You've got a secret admirer. Somebody's watching you from a distance. They may even try to send you a gift of some sort. Then we got Egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. You got a golden egg here in the nest. Little nest egg. Maybe you need to put a little bit of money away for just in case or a rainy day. But I do feel like something is going to be successful by the end of this week because you've been working so hard. Then you got Sun. Happiness and well-being. I love this. This is a success card as well. It's about growth, abundance, unexpected income. It is a yes to your question if you had a question in the very beginning. All right, what else? What's the tea cards have to say? We've got karmic friends here. Ooh, but it's saying you can't fully trust them. They're in secret competition with you. This person ain't shit, but they want you back. Jeez. Jeez. Yeah. So can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Just be careful who you bring into your circle. This person that is in secret competition with you ain't shit. They think they are, but they're not. So either you've kicked them out of your group or they're watching you from a distance, from afar, and they wish they could be you. And somebody wants you back. So either they want back in the circle, or they've been thinking about you heavily. This could be an ex, a friend, a frenemy that knows that they messed up and they probably shouldn't have been that way. Intuition, moon maybe. Pay attention to your intuition and your thoughts and your feelings. Do you feel something nudging you deep down in your gut? Something that you need to do or somewhere that you need to go? Or maybe have discernment about a certain person or a certain subject or situation. Pay attention to that. Then we got fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Yes. I do feel like this is a card of transformation. I do feel like things are changing. Your world is changing. Your world is expanding. You're transforming or transitioning into something new, into someone new. Maybe you had to go through a fire, some sort of storm, in order for you to get through to the other side. Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. You're being healed. So if you've been, ill, had any type of ailment, or if something's been going on with your body, you're being healed during this time. Archangel Raphael is sending you his love and light from his heart, right? Green is the color chakra of your heart, and so is pink. Maybe carry a green crystal, eat more green fruits and vegetables. Knight of Gifts, King of Candles, Four of Candles, and Two of Canes. Okay. We've got King of Good Cheer here. They look so happy with their little drink. They just received some sort of gift here. Maybe you're in the mood for gift giving, or, I do feel like if you're in the mood for gift giving, you're going to be giving some amazing gifts this year, and you'll probably get some amazing gifts in return. I do feel like you're going to be celebrating. Is a time of joy, of happiness, a time of good cheer. Spread the love, right? Spread the love. All right, let me pull out your clarifiers and then we'll go over the reading. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Gifts with the Five of Cups here. All right, so there's some sort of temptations here that have been going on. King of Swords, the Death card. Wow, not only did you get the Devil, but you got the Death here too. So something needs to end here. Seven of Wands, Six of Wands. I do feel like you're being admired from afar, right? And it could be this person that's admiring you from a distance, right? Where they look up to you. Or people are just recognizing you for your talents. Maybe there's something that you need to put out there for the world to see, and you're finally being recognized. People are finally watching your platforms, right? They're seeing what you're really about. This is a card of success as well, and advancing. In the situation position, though, we've got the Knight of Coins, which is like the Knight of Pentacles. He looks a little sad, right? Or maybe like he's thinking about, what should I get people? Or what do I need to do to make more money? Right? You could be taking responsibility or accountability for your finances and how you spent stuff in the past, or the amount of money that you spent. You may have overspent. You may not have enough. So you're trying to figure out how to bring in some more income, maybe even doing like a side job, a side hustle. But you got the Five of Cups with it. So you may need to cheer someone else up that's been down in the dumps or depressed or sad or not have enough. You may try to figure out how you can come in and help them. You may be very loyal to them, very dedicated. If this is you, I do feel like something new is coming in for you. And it could be news about a new job, a promotion, a bonus from work if you're working already. So I wouldn't feel so down in the dumps or, stuck in the past or in the thoughts of lack, because something new is definitely on its way, where you will have the funds to be able to fill up, the Christmas tree, or get those gifts that you've been wanting to give or get for your loved ones or friends or family or whatever. It is on its way. It's coming. And it might not come really quickly. It might, take time. So you may wait a little while because it's slow moving, but eventually you will get it. So you'll be able to turn around and see those two cups like you still have something to be grateful for. You still have something to be joyous and happy about, right? In the recent past, I'm sorry, the recent past, in the challenge position, we've got the devil and we've got the king of candles here. So this is like the king of swords. He's just kind of sitting there thinking and contemplating. Maybe you want to learn something new. Maybe you're thinking about getting out of certain things that are dragging you down or tempting you. Maybe you want to cut some things out that you know aren't good for you, like certain foods or, I don't know, drugs and alcohol or whatever, eating too many sugary foods. And you're thinking about breaking the chains, and finally, you like the outfits I put on them. Breaking the chains to things that are tempting you. And it could even be people, people that you know aren't good for you, and you're still, getting sucked in to their world or their manipulation. It's time for you to cut them out of your life, right? Wow. Not only did you get the King of Swords here, but you got the actual King of Swords. Wow, I'm like very tongue-tied. Somebody's very nervous. King of Swords here in the recent past, or what's happened the last couple weeks. I do feel like maybe this person is trying to come back into your life. If this is, about a person that you need to cut out, they may be trying to re-enter your life with the wants you back. But you may have to be stern and honest and truthful and let them know, how you really feel. Do you really want them to come back into your life? Do you want to go back into theirs? Like, was it worth it being around this person or these people or this job or situation? Was it worth it? You need to be honest and truthful with yourself and then decide whether you want to reunite with this person or have them come back into your life. This could even be about your children if you have children. Um, Maybe children might want to try to move back into your home. They may need somewhere to stay and they don't know where to stay, and maybe they want to come stay with you. But you need to, if you say, okay, sure, you can come back home, we still have the room, but there's still some rules and regulations that you need to follow because it is our home, right? Or it is my home. In the present situation, we've got the Four of Candles with the Death card. So something could be ending here. With the Four of Candles, it's like the Four of Wands here. I'm sorry, Swords? No. I'm sorry, I was saying the King of... These are a little bit different. I kept saying the King of Swords. This is the King of Wands. It's all about your creative energy, your passion. What are you passionate about? Yeah. But you need to let go. There's definitely something you need to let go of here. We've got the Death, right? Death doesn't actually mean death. It just means that there's something that you need to let go of. Something that needs to end. You could be moving or finally put your house on the market. I mean, and I don't want to say this, but maybe the end of hosting family gatherings or family functions. Maybe you've been the one to always host and now you're like, yeah, I'm not doing it this year. Somebody else needs to. But something is definitely ending here. So there could be a new beginning. Yeah, you could be moving, right? The end of an era and the beginning of a new one. The end of traditional, celebrations with the beginning of a new traditional celebration that you have with your family. You could make it completely different than what your family in the past has or what you grew up doing. Maybe you may even make a completely different dinner for Christmas, for the holidays. I know I had a different menu last year for my family. It was all Mexican food because we're Hispanic. It was cool. They loved it. In the outcome, I do feel like there's something that you may be confused about or you're not sure what to do, right? Because we've got the Two of Swords, or you may be on, deciding between two different paths. And you can't really see. I mean, she's got her eyes covered up here. So it's like almost like you can't really see beyond these two paths. So you're not really sure what is the end of either one of them. And you may be stuck, right? You may be at some sort of indecision or crossroads. Or you may be blocked, right? Or have brain fog and you can't really decide. Should you, take these new classes and study for this thing, or should you just, start working for this company, or should you, go down this path, with someone new, or should you go down this path that has your ex that wants you back, like take it how it resonates. I do feel like before you make any kind of decision, you need to gather a little bit more information before you can move forward, right? You need a little more insight. Figure out everything you can about those two different paths and see which one feels right. See which one feels good in your heart and in your gut, right? Listen to what your intuition is telling you, right? There could be some secrets that may even be revealed, and it'll help you make a more clear decision. But I do feel like something new or some new information is probably going to come to you by the end of this week, and it'll help you make a more clear decision, right? You'll know what to do. Thank you, Spirit. We got love affair. Beware, love affairs at work rarely end well. Don't lose your mind. Don't get caught up in any kind of love triangle if you are currently with a partner. It's not worth it, right? The truth always ends up revealing itself. So you could end up finding out that that somebody's having a love affair, and it'll help you make a better decision, like whether you want to stay or go, cut them out, right? Whether you want to end end things with them and begin something new, right? Okay, and I've got these little Christmas cards. They're also like Yuletide. All right, let's see what this says. Say, oh, you got forest. It is without question a place of mystery, whispers of power you've forgotten. Let thy strength crawl from beneath the ground and remind you, dear child, you are magic. Let thy strength crawl from beneath the ground and remind you that you're magic. Did you forget that you were magical? Did you forget about your gifts and your talents? Let me see if I can find that and give you a little bit more insight. It says it's time to dig deeper roots, find your sacral soul, and build a stronger foundation. Walk through any forest and you will see ancient trees reaching high into the sky. But they didn't start off this way. Delicate roots had to dig deep into the earth to prepare these massive trees to stand tall for years to come. Even harsh winters and brutal storms couldn't bring them down. Forest guides you to build a stronger foundation and to remember that success takes time. Be consistent in your efforts, gather your resources, plan, and reflect. Your goal is not something that can be achieved overnight, but is on the path to success. The forest card represents long term planning, but also lasting power and influence. Pulling this card is a positive sign that you will be recognized for your efforts and commitment. Furthermore, continue with what works. There's no need to take risks at this time. Wow. I love how it came full circle because we were talking about that in the beginning, right? You being recognized for your talents and for who you are and your gifts and for what you do, right? Don't forget. Okay, then you got 444. Protection, change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going toward your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. Wow. You need to align yourself, and then the universe will open doors and align the paths that are meant for you, right? You're very, very protected as well. All right, my loves, that was the end of your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. If it did, please hit that like button. And then if you want to leave a comment, I would love to respond. Also, if you're not a subscriber, you can be a subscriber and you can hit that little bell and it'll let you know when my next reading comes out for you. If you would like a personal reading from me, my information is in the bio below. So make sure to check that out as well. All right. Thank you so very much, my loves. Love and light.